if you do some sort of marketing and you're not using AI right now, I personally think you are being severely irresponsible. And here's why. Number one, AI is here to stay. Artificial intelligence is not going to get any worse. It's only going to get better from here. Right now, the stage of AI that we're in is agentic AI. Like literally, you can just type in to ChatGPT what you want to do research on, and it will return to you a compiled article. Like it's literally going to compile an article for you on those things you wanted research to do on from different sources from the internet. Like it's absolutely insane. If you don't believe me, let me just show you this. So what this is over here is a normal search. As you can see, I just typed in paternity, and this was a ChatGPT extension. It's called ChatGPT Search. You can get it on the Chrome store. I just typed in paternity to my search bar, and then it literally searched the web, and then it found out everything about paternity, and it even quoted sources over here. That's just the normal search. Now I'm going to show you is a deep search, to where it gets from like almost every source available on the internet. So I was basically doing market research, and this is what it returned to me. Just look at this. By the way, I didn't have to do anything for this information. I'm just going to scroll really fast, and it went through all of these sources over here to get this marketing information and these pain points and all that information. 31 sources, by the way, all from just me typing one sentence. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can unlock the power of AI with understanding how to create effective prompts. Like I'm talking about prompts that actually get you the outcome that you want, and not where you have to really send messages back into the ChatGPT or Claude or whatever large language model that you use to get the output that you want. And the reason why you need to know how to build good prompts is that if you want to build anything significant with AI, all of that starts with a prompt. It doesn't matter what you're trying to build. If you're trying to just have like a simple automation, you need a prompt for that. If you're trying to build an AI powered app, you're going to need prompts for that. If you're trying to make some kind of AI system or infrastructure, you're going to need prompts for that. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can create those prompts that give you the exact output that you're looking for on the first or second try. Like this is really some serious source to turn you into a boss. So without any further ado, let's learn something new. So the very first step to actually crafting an effective prompt that actually gets you the output that you want, the output that's going to help you get your time back, output's going to help you take over your markets, is number one, a clear role. So I see a lot of people who mess this up. You want to be super specific with this prompt. I'm just going to take you the 4 key parts of an effective prompt, and then I'm going to show you how to enter this information correctly throughout the rest of this video. So starting with the clear role, a lot of people just mess this up. So for example, let's say you want to create an AI agent that helps you with content marketing. Some people will say, act like an experienced brand strategist who specializes in social media posting. Other people will say, be a creative content marketer who knows viral TikTok trends. Other people will say, pretend you're a data-driven social media manager, helping me understand metrics. That's meh, but it's still Like if you want to give a role, you want the role to be hyper specific for number one, your brand, the given scenario that you want this AI to automate or to help you with, and the specific outputs and how it should be done. So for example, with an Instagram scriptwriter example would be, you are a specialized Instagram scriptwriter who creates high engaging, high converting scripts that capture attention within seconds and drive viewer action. That's a very, very hyper specific role, and the AI is going to understand what it needs to do just based off this alone, and it's already thinking, and it's already doing all of its mind mapping in its technology. I don't know if it does that, but I assume so. So once you've given your AI a super clear role, it's time to give it a super clear task so that it understands how to execute what it wants you to execute and how it's going to execute it as that person. So in the example we mentioned before, I shall just run you through the examples over here. So when people give AI a task, people say something like, write me a compelling Instagram caption for a product launch. What product launch? How must the caption be structured? Explain how the TikTok algorithm runs trending content for what niche, trending content for how long of like a time space or time zone or a time frame. Help me design a content calendar for my small business. What's your small business about? What does a small business do? You want to be hyper specific when you're also giving a super clear task. So here's an example of a super clear task when crafting an effective prompt that actually gets you the output that you want. So you are a specialized Instagram Reel scriptwriter who writes engaging, high converting content script that captures attention within seconds and drive viewer action. Your scripts are designed to stop the scroll, deliver value, and motivate specific responses. Do you see the difference between this and all of these over here? we just took the hyper-specific role from the previous section of the prompt and we put that with the hyper-specific task that we want so that AI clearly understands where it's coming from a high-level overview when it's writing these scripts. And the next part is something I see a lot of people mess up because they're either aren't practical enough, they're unclear enough, or they don't state what they're supposed to state in the next part in clear, coherent steps that are very easy to understand, something that even a fifth grader will understand. So let's just get to that over there. And this next part that I'm speaking about that a lot of people mess up is adding the important details. So a basic version of this would be how long, like create a 10-second TikTok script or write a 150 word blog intro. Who is it for? Is it for Gen Z? Is it for people who are in their 30s to 40s? Is it for, if you're doing like a fitness course, is it for moms who want to lose weight? Is it for dads who want to lose weight? Is it for moms who want to lose weight? Be specific on who this output's for. Basically what we do is we take the hyper-specific role and the hyper-specific task, mention that, and then we'll mention as well who is for. So for example, we could take that and say something like this is for moms who are in their 30s to 40s who don't have much time to work out, but they still want to lose weight. We're creating content for them. And then what style is it going to be written in? There's different styles. So like you could go for a comedic style, like some puns and there's some jokes and there's some one-liners here and there. Or you could just go for a very serious and a very formal tone to where it's like you're speaking William Shakespeare English. Or you could go for a very direct tone to where you're just saying things as they are, not sugarcoating it. You're just saying things as they are and you're being very direct to people. And sometimes they may come across as very callous or very rude or very mean. Those are the basics. Now, under the basics, I've added additional stuff, which isn't really necessary, but if you really, really want to get like the most out of your prompts, you can just try to deliver some of these. Like basically what it is that you want to give it a high level overview of what it's going to do. And then you're going to explain each step and process in that high level overview. So you want to think of it as like a tree with a bunch of roots. So for the Instagram Reels example, a high-level overview would be that your Reels must grab attention, must provide value to the target audience by solving problems, and it must provoke viewers to take a specific action that's going to move them further down the funnel or provoke them to take a specific action that benefits them. That's the high-level overview. How do we do that? How do we grab attention? Number one, you have to write a very, very compelling statement that gets them to stop the scroll, and then another statement which is going to get them from stopping the scroll to be interested enough or intrigued enough, give them a reason to watch the video from their stop scroll towards the end. That reason has to be compelling enough for them. And then after that, you want to be providing the value that they're looking for, which is obviously the thing that's going to just solve their problems, the problems that they have, that they're experiencing, or what was promised in the attention grabbing statement in the beginning. And then comparing it to take a specific action that gets them lower down the funnel. Could be like following, commenting a certain word to receive a lead magnet. So over here, you can just have a look at all of these over here, but basically it's just the high level overview, step by step. And then at the end, it's the format requirements. Once again, I want to emphasize, you want to be as specific as you possibly can. Then once you've done that, what you do is you give it an example of an output. So there's two ways to do this. You can either give it a template to follow along with strict guidelines and review options. So over here, I have a strict template that it can follow where it provides the framework, the hook, the retention, as we discussed previously, the value, which basically solves the ideal target audience problem, the call to action, which is a clear benefit for them to take that action that's going to get them lower down the funnel, and the total word count as well. And then under here, there's a review checklist. And the second way to do this is to copy an output and then to paste it into your prompt making prompt in task specific knowledge and then label it as an example output. Now, I know you're asking yourself, what are you talking about? It's going to make sense in the next 2 minutes. So just stick to the end of the video. Trust me, you're going to love this. So here's an example of an output. I would just copy this and then paste it into my prompt making prompt. This is a very simple example of a prompt. Like this is like the bare bones minimum. Like this is going to get you like the retarded outputs to it saying, unleash this, become this, transform your journey to success. Where it's saying all of that rubbish and all that gibberish. I'm going to show you an example of a prompt that actually cooks when it comes to like getting Instagram Reels out or getting Instagram scripts out. Like this prompt has to be the one. And here it is over here, the prompt that actually cooks. So I'm just going to scroll for a while. I'm going to let you guys like pause or slow it down and then watch it because I'm not going to go through it now. It's super long for a reason, but it's also hyper specific, which means it's going to get you the desired result that you want. So anyways, let's have a look at that. And I know you're probably looking at this and you're asking yourself, Yanele, why does this look so familiar? Like, doesn't this look like something that you ran me through just now? And the answer is 1000% yes. The prompt that I ran you through now was created by AI using the following prompt making prompts over here. You can find it in this Gamma doc. All you have to do is you fill in the blanks over here. So you just describe the task you're doing and then the task specific steps. So for example, with the social media example, with the Instagram Reels example, it's just the high level overview. What's the purpose of creating a video? And then the different steps that go into that, creating a hook, creating a statement that intrigues viewers to stay up until the end, providing value, and then giving a clear benefit that promotes them to take a specific action that's going to get them lower down the funnel, from top of funnel to middle of funnel. And then you also want to provide task-specific knowledge. This could be anything like story structures, story frameworks, or just ways of thinking, going about creating the output that you want. And then from there, you just copy all of this, fill in those blanks, and then hit enter, and then you're going to get your prompts on the other side. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Subscribe for more source that's going to turn you into a boss, take you from the ends to the Mercedes Benz. Don't worry about that. It's just something that I say every single day. And yeah, I just hope you guys have a very spectacular day. See you next time.